guess the red just ran on that little bit more, made this putt just very, very tricky. These middles are tight, but that's a good shot.
Whenever you're playing this kind of safety, it's key to get the ball as near to the cushion as possible, preferably tight, so it stops the avenue of getting back behind the black. He's done that there, Neil. He's just about close enough to the cushion not to...
He went all out for the pot, as I suggested, and I'm sure he felt he was going to cannon on the red to the right of the blue, and he just missed the cannon.
Yeah, just tried to kiss that red, just missed it. Just wanted to hit it full ball, just caught a quarter ball, very unlucky. Difficult pink to follow, or possibly the green.
I think when you go all out for a pot like that, Ken, you're entitled to get the kiss, aren't you, if you get the pot? It was unlucky.
Pink ball.
Well, you won't see many better pots than that tonight. That was fantastic.
7.
And richly deserved to be on this red into the middle. These are so dangerous, aren't they, Willie, going across and that?
I mean, if you did it out of 10, you'd probably pot it 7, so there was that 3 out of 10 chance of missing it, and at this stage of the match it was a tough one to take on, but he's such a great player, Ding. He knows that he's going to have to let Neil Robertson know that he's here to fight this evening, and that is a real big sign for Robertson. He knows he can't take any liberties. Ding Junhui, you'd normally say he's now favourite to win the frame at this visit. There's plenty of loose reds.
13. 14. Nineteen. 20.
Good killing.
The boys in this studio, they'll love the opening 2 balls that Ding Junhui played here.
26.
The first red into the middle was fraught with danger when he never got the kiss. He then had to play an even more difficult pink. Both of them found the heart of the pocket, and in some ways I think when you play a ball like that you deserve to win the frame.
27. 32.
Mate, I'd like to get a nice angle on this green, so you can just
33.
stun the green in and get over towards those 2 reds at the right middle. It's got a perfect angle here, so you can stun in behind them. Eventually he's going to need
36.
to dislodge those 3 reds, will he, just below the pink at some stage, so he's going to need a nice angle off one of these reds.
could get it now, Ken, couldn't he? Because the angle is going to come into the pink is going to be coming narrow, so he could leave the three-quarter ball pink here. It's better off the black, though, if he could, but he's got the angle on the pink now to do it. It's also play the blue this time, though, because he's come a little bit too low for the pink, so blue's his choice. Pointless trying to get into them from the blue, because the pink, of course, you'd have to hit full ball.
42.
There's no way in the world he'll play the cannon from the blue to them.
.43. .47.
Just eyeing up the angle here. He wants to leave the white, yellow to follow. Maybe just drop the yellow into the corner pocket and try and get in behind that red close to the left hand cushion. Thinking a couple of shots ahead here.
48.
Yeah, I think he's got a perfect angle. You can drop in behind the red, take it to the opposite middle. Well,
丁俊晖.
That's a case where you just take your eye off the pot and concentrate on the position, and that's a cardinal sin as a snooker player. Just took his eye off the yellow, more concerned about where he was leaving the white, and that's a bad mistake.
One.
I think he's got the perfect angle here, Willie. I think he's played that absolutely spot on.
Yes, 34 in it, and the perfect angle on the pink to bring these three reds into play. The only problem is that if he plays full ball into the top red, he'll push the red on the cushion. There you can see he needs to really just flick them to leave one in the middle and one in the corner. If he plays it hard, he could knock one of them safe. Oh, we needed to get them quarter ball, hit them full, end of break.
7.
So I don't think he called touch and ball there, which makes the shot a little bit more difficult. Can't get back to ball here, so the only problem with this shot is if he rolls into them that he may leave Ding the touch and ball, and that's what he doesn't want. He's got to be careful here. That was a poor shot on the pink. I don't know why he didn't use a bit more power and force.
Yes, flicking off the red and leaving the white where his hand is, he'll push the second red that little inch or two down the table, which means he'll cover the bottom red as far as the potting angle is concerned. And if he does that, it's going to be a tough safety shot for Ding. The pink will possibly be in the way to get back into ball. And now it's not in the way if he can hit it very, very fine.
That's something like the line he will try and get. Just didn't got a little bit too much side there off the first cushion. And he's left this red. He won't be happy with that shot.
Even though there's 28 points in the difference here, that lead will evaporate quickly, so whoever pots the next red is favourite to win the frame. So key moments in this game now, the next 2 or 3 safeties.
I think you can just see enough of this red. Just left of the pink. Doesn't have to do much with the white. Now the yellow is over the pocket. I said that very heavy. That could be end of frame.
Not too sure whether he can hit this red hard enough to get on the green. If not, getting onto a colour, the yellow is obviously a certainty, but yellow to reds is too tough. He'd like to get onto the green here if he can off this red, to screw up the table for choice of 2.
Yes, the red just ran on that little bit more, made this pot just very, very tricky. These middles are tight, but that's a good shot. Very well played.
And green has got on. So you either play this 2 cushions or 1, depending on which way you'll feel would avail the better position. Decided on the 1 cushion, and we mentioned whoever potted the next red is favourite to win it. Ding obviously leading by 32 points is almost a certainty
4.
now.
Five.
Just the crowd acknowledge that was frame ball.
13.
It's been an edgy start from both players, Willie.
Yeah, both needed a couple of half chances. Obviously Neil's chance wasn't as quite as easy as Ding's, but the shot he played pink to the 3 reds would have been very disappointing. He tried it. Sometimes he just try to be a little bit too careful. He's very aggressive.
20.
He needed to catch those 3 reds quarter ball. He caught them full ball, and that was end of break.
22.
So Ding, with a high break of 48 in this frame, has taken it quite convincingly in the end.
25.
This match has been going in sections. Robertson led 2-0. Ding won the next 3
29.
to go 3-2 in front. Robertson won the next 2 to go 4-3 in front. We've never had alternate frames yet. I wonder if Ding is going to win 2 on the trot. One thing for
34.
certain, he's now levelled at 4-4.
40.
The frame started with 48. He missed a very, very easy yellow. Robertson had a chance. He didn't take it. Ding replied with 47.